Well, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. Life got in the way. Well, that's not an excuse, but here's part 3 of interviewing my mom and dad.
We stopped at my setup man would have a tavern, and my beer always went flat, and he gave me a shot of tequila every time my beer went flat. Okay, by that time I was stoned, and then I got in the vehicle, and Mom
He insisted on driving.
I told Mom if I can't drive, I'll pull over. I got out of the vehicle, pulled in front of the car, what was in front of me, pulled to the side, and said, "You can drive."
And then all the way home, every time I got over 20 miles an hour, he yelled at me and told me to slow down. I was going too fast. And then we got the Campbell Sport, and I had to pull aside the road so he could open the door and throw up.
Yeah.
And then we got home. We lived in Kewaskum. So we got home, and
Couldn't get me in the
he's
house.
much bigger than I am, and I could not control him. I couldn't get him in the house. So he laid down outside, and I gave him a blanket and let him sleep on the lawn in the backyard.
It was Memorial Weekend. And it was chilly out there. She did throw me a
I gave
blanket.
him a blanket, but it's like I could not move him. So I left him.
I did hear about a memory of, I think you guys told me a couple times. Meeting Grandma and Grandpa Thorne when you first met him. Church.
Oh yeah, we went to church.
New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
Yeah.
New Year's Day, we went to church together.
We went to Kewaskum. We met.
And then he says, "My parents want to meet you." But then after church, we stopped at a bar in Kewaskum.
Well, they involved.
Where my cousin was at. So we went to this bar where my cousin was at, and
They're gonna buy us a New Year's drink.
They bought us a New Year's drink, and then
just one drink.
Several
Just
drinks
one.
later,
There's only about 12 old fashions.
we headed over to his parents' house.
She got a crying
I got a
jag.
crying jag because I'm thinking I'm supposed to meet his parents, and his mom made dinner for us, and we were late for dinner already. And I never met them before, and I started crying, and I crawled in the back seat of the car and cried until we got to his parents' house. And then we went in the house and apologized for not making it for dinner. And his mom said that was okay. But we were both had pretty many to drink already.
Okay, this is for Mom. When did you see Dad the drunkest you ever seen him? Or that you recall?
I don't really get that drunk. Not no more.
Not no more.
Well, it takes a lot to get me.
Probably that night that I drove him home from the bar.
Yeah. I
Okay.
used to drinking tequila. Haven't drank it since then.
All right. Well, Mom, Dad, this one's to Mom. What's the time you seen Mom the drunkest?
Oh, we went out on a date, and we went, and I guess we were celebrating, and I had a bottle of champagne, and driving through West Bend, Mom's drinking this bottle of champagne, driving through, and there's cops around, and she's swigging the bottle of champagne on the way driving through West Bend.
We had the windows open and I'm yelling out the
He was
windows.
yelling.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
And your dad was so scared that the cops are gonna stop us because I'm yelling out the window.
Yeah, and drinking
Drinking
open bottle
champagne.
of champagne in the car.
You were the passenger?
I was a passenger.
Okay,
I was
good.
driving.
At first I was thought, I'm like, holy shit. You're waving a champagne bottle while you're driving.
I
That's
was a passenger. But your dad was very uneasy about it.
well,
and kept telling me to settle down and be quiet.